Hashem Yahushua Bashim Rakakadash, the monster that was an apostles of GMS who do real well. Peace and blessings and salutations. Barakatham to the whole election out there. Watch.
How do you show the federal government that you're on
Fair
tap, on
use.
top of, and able to respond to
Fair use. Fair use.
what's going on?
I think we can respond pretty simply. I'm not sure yet what questions we've gotten, so I'll just leave it as saying that we will cooperate and answer their questions. You were next, I think. Yep.
Reaction to the Attorney General tweeted out this morning that the U.S. Marshal Service is now offering $500 to anyone who gives information that leads to an arrest in the district.
You got the color codes. Blue.
I don't have a reaction. We have a rewards program here for information that leads to prosecutions in certain crimes.
They already in division with each
we have
other.
a very active program, and that has worked.
They're putting resources in the right places in the city?
I think that is something that we evaluate daily. Yep.
Yeah, they evaluate daily. Only thing that is, man. And Trump sent them forces to D.C., man. The Trump he don't care about taking these comments. Yes. NYC West 118 Street rating. So pretty much it's a division. Division going on, man. You know, look at that. You can look at that. This is Egyptian being set up against Egyptian. It's written. Oops. You know what? Let's do it here. Let's do it like this, man. But what you're seeing is Egyptian being set up against Egyptian. And pretty much, you know, everything's being set up, man. Jacob's trouble is definitely at the door. This me blowing the trumpet. Jacob's trouble is definitely at the door. They definitely have been, you know, pawned into, you know, to go against each other on a political scale. You know, not just the Democrats. I mean, you even got Republicans going against Republicans. With, you know, some of the you know, the members of the White House. You know, they're kind of looking at Trump eerie now. You know, within his own party, it's a lot of strange activity going. There's a sifting, like I said, there's a sifting spirit going on with every facet of government. You know, he's just the Lord exposing and says, this is what it is, man. Isaiah 14, it says, in that wonderful day when the Lord gives his people rest from sorrow, fear, from slavery, and from change. Because this is what you got to come for you. You know, there's going to be a Jacob's trouble. And our people, you know, even the 2/3, they're going to be brought back. You know, they're gonna, you know, they have to get what they have to get on this side, but they're going to be brought back into the kingdom. But you devils, this is what you have. This is the taunt that you have. It said, you will taunt the king of Babylon. You will say, the mighty man has been destroyed. Yes, Salakia. What the hell? It said, you will say, hold on, get this shit out of here. All right, Salakia, it says, you say, yes, your insolence is ended, for the Lord has crushed your wicked power and broken your evil rule. It says, you struck the people with endless blows of rage. That's what's going to happen in Jacob's trouble. You know, this is a time like never before seen. It's about to unfold, man. It says, inhale the nations in your angry grip with unrelenting tyranny. I do that with his different policies, man. But really, you know, I was just looking at different videos. I saw that one, and I was just like, you know what? It's just it's really just Trump showing who he truly is, man. Actually, let me get this real quick. Go to Daniel. Daniel the 11th chapter. It talks about, because this is who Trump is, man. the God of forces. Just to, you know, get on with it. This is who Trump is, man. Daniel 11:38, man. It says instead of this is 11, verse 38 says, instead of these, he will worship the God of fortresses and a God his ancestors never knew, lavish on him gold, silver, precious stones, and expensive gifts. So we know that that's pretty much the beast system, the Babylonian way, period. The God of forces, he's great robbing, pillage villages, and you steal resources, and you put on stumbling blocks on nations to where they can't never rise up to your level, But this is what it's talking about, and this is really leading into Jacob's trouble, because when you go like right literally to the next chapter, it says at that time Michael the archangel, because you're going to see another. It's just Daniel prophesying, the fall of the king of Babylon, man. The futuristic prophecy, though. At that time, Michael the archangel, who stands guard over your nation, will rise. There will be a time of anguish greater than any since nations first came into existence. But at that time, every one of your people whose name is written in the book will be rescued, man. And a part of being written in that book is keeping the seal, man. Keeping the faith, dying in the faith. Whatever you have to do. What a time to be alive, yes. But remember, be strong, man. Prepare your mind for what you're about to see. I myself lately been, like I said, you have your good days, your bad days, but I've really just been preparing my mind for what I'm about to see, what you are possibly about to see out here, man. And it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen out of nowhere. And crows just crow. That's symbolic. So hey, at the end of the day, it says many of those bodies who lie dead and buried will rise up, even everlasting life, and some to shame and some to everlasting disgrace. Some to everlasting life and some to shame, some to everlasting disgrace and Slakia and everlasting disgrace. So pretty much, this is like simultaneously, man. Like keep your eyes peeled, because they're definitely going at each other within their own branches of government, man. There's a division. There's been a division, and it's only gonna get worse. And then the elder apostle, I just seen the video where he just showed 4.5 million troops being deployed to deploy as a militia, man, for America, man. What do you know? This just pop up. Might as well take a look at it, man. There's news upon news upon news popping up, man. You really don't even get a chance to even rest, really. It says appeal courts, temporary protection from migrants from Central America. Okay. Yeah, so pretty much Trump ain't playing. He's pretty much he's laying the snares he's laying the groundwork. He's doing what the elites want him to do. He's really there, and they're doing what the Most High wants them to do. So at the end of the day, just keep your eyes peeled. Stay focused to the best of your ability. Stay prayed up. At the end of the day, the Lord, if he's dealing with you, he's dealing with you. Profess faith over fear in these times, because you're gonna need great faith. I know we talk about fear the Lord a lot. Yes, you fear the Lord by doing what He said do, keeping His commandments to the best of your ability, repentant, being in a repentant state every day. But you also have to have the aspect of faith when things turn up, man. Because if your faith ain't built up, you're gonna crumble, man. This was a time to build up your faith, in truth and sincerity. So I'm gonna leave that right there. Call Allah Salakia. I'm tired. Call Allah La Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rikaha Kodash and Shalom to a hopeful election.